losing your hair sucks, which is why today we are going to talk about Growback, which is our goal, and it's also our brand. This is Growback hair and scalp formula. This is a formula to help support healthy hair growth. We've had so many people have incredible success with this. I'm going to read you some of the testimonials today of how many people have been able to bring back some of that thickness, some of those patchy areas with this totally natural, non-hormonal, non-drug formula. It has wonderful botanical actives in it that help to support healthy hair growth. So we have a smoking good deal for you on 3 bottles of Growback hair and scalp formula. When you sign up for subscription, other one, sweetie, other offer. When you sign up for subscription, you're going to get the first bottle for free. So normally you would pay $134.97 for a 3-month supply. But today you're getting that first bottle free, and then you get a discount on the other bottles. So it's only $67 and change for 3 months of Growback. And anyone who's talking about healthy hair growth knows that we normally say you do need to try this for 3 months in order to see if it's going to work for you. I can't guarantee results. I never can. Vivian Arlene said, I love Growback. It literally works. It worked for her. I'm really glad about that. It worked for me. But we can't promise hair growth to anyone. It really depends if your hair follicles are still alive. If they are alive and they've gone dormant, you might be experiencing shedding. You might be experiencing thinning. You might get patchy areas. Here, Violet, will you show them my, this was me. Can you see that cute little baldy bald patch? I was getting horrible hair thinning, and it started really showing up on my temples. I mean, I was getting thinning all over, but that patch got really bad. So you can see how much of it has come back. Mm-hmm. Can you see how much of it has come back? Now, this part is clearly not going to come back. I've been using this product for 1.5 years now. So this part, there are no active hair follicles. That's just my hairline. But this part has totally come back. Consistent use every day. Every day, I use 2 droppers full of Growback. I'm going to tell you about the amazing ingredients. Nicole Cleveland also said, worked for me. I love it, and the Shield and Shine. I'm going to tell you about Shield and Shine too. On Instagram we have, I remember I've been watching for years, and your hair is amazing now. Violet, we show them some of those pictures of, I mean, listen, for me, my hair is much thicker, it is much fuller, and it is much longer. This was me 2 years ago. I could not get the length back on my hair. It like wouldn't get past here. You know why? It kept breaking off at the ends. I wasn't getting the growth up top, and it was thinning and shedding and thinning and shedding.
This one? This one?
Yeah, look at the back.
Of the head. Wait, let me zoom in.
Suzanne said, I love Growback. I used it on subscription, and I really feel it helps. Can you tell me when you think the foundation will be back? I'm going to follow up with you on makeup. We have a new makeup manufacturer, so that's why there is a delay. So I will get back to you on the makeup. But you can see, look at this thin hair on the back.
Now turn around.
Nancy said, Growback has been helping my hair growth since losing a lot of hair with having COVID twice and health issues and stress. Stress was doing it for me too. Look at this, guys. There's this. I'm sitting in front of my kitchen here. You can see it. Look at this. This is after, for me, I've been using it for 1.5 years. Betty, I definitely see the difference. Your hair is much fuller. It's much fuller. What I will let you know is that the first place that you might see results, if it's going to work for you, are where you have patchy areas. Some people get patchy areas in the part. Some people get it on the crown of the head here, the temples. The receding line is really common. It can be from chemicals that we use. It can be from stress. It can be from thyroid issues. It can be from a lack of minerals. It can be from a lack of iron. There are so many things that affect the healthy hair growth that is constantly happening in our bodies. For me, I was losing wads of hair every day. Stress, it was stress. My cortisol was too high. I was getting thick balls of hair every time I would wash my hair. So that's when we sort of went on the hunt for the ingredients in Growback. I definitely wanted something that would have great results, but I didn't want to use anything chemical based. I didn't want to use anything, excuse me, that was drug based or hormone based. Julie said so much less hair in the drain. Jackie said, that's what's happening to my hair. I'm almost done with my bottle. I've always had good hair. Kathy, stick with it. Try this for 3 months. And if the hair shedding is not diminishing, I highly recommend you add ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a natural herbal supplement, and this helps to bring down high cortisol. Cortisol is our stress hormone. When the stress hormone is running hot all the time, you can really end up with a lot of extra hair shedding or hair thinning. Patricia on Growback said, it works. I bought several bottles on a deal and I shared with my best friend. She loves it. She now has fuller hair. You guys, thank you for chiming in. We're always skeptical when we see someone on one of these presentations because it's like, you're just trying to get me to buy your product. Yeah, I do hope you buy the product, but I have had very emotional and incredible results from this. Not everyone does. If the hair follicle is dead, there's not a lot that we are able to do with that with this formula. It's sort of like I'm getting ready to make some focaccia today, so I have my packet of yeast. If I do what I need to do to activate this yeast, it likes warm water. It doesn't like hot, it doesn't like cold, it likes it warm. You then have to mix it with the flour. It has to rest in a place that is just the right temperature, around 70, 75 degrees. Again, not too hot, not too cold. If I put this yeast in the right environment, it will grow and it will expand and it will populate. If I'm using a packet of yeast that is dead, it doesn't matter what kind of environment I put it in, it's not going to grow. And I think you can say the same about your hair follicles. Mm-hmm. If the hair follicle is alive, we are giving it the best chance to become active again and to start giving you that healthy hair growth cycle with the ingredients in Growback. So that's our goal. And if you have, male pattern baldness or something like alopecia and the hair follicle is just dead, this probably is not going to work for you. So we're very transparent about that. I will be making the focaccia on Instagram. Yes, probably later today. Patricia said, no, I already read Patricia, hold on. Tammy said, love Growback. I used it for me and my hair has grown back so thick. I also used it on my husband's hair and he has, come on, let me see this. Violet, can you help me? My nails are so long, I'm trying to press see more on Tammy's comment. Oh, okay, and he has had hat head and you should see it. He has hair growing back on the sides and on the top of his head.
Wow.
So, with a lot of men, if you're assuming it's male pattern baldness, there are some active hair follicles often on a head that has some hair follicles that are dead. So I can only say it is worth trying. Now, I didn't even get to the most exciting thing that's happening today. And that is we have a brand new product launching in the Growback line. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It is Growback Brow. You guys actually were the ones who inspired this product because I had so many of you asking if you could use it on eyebrows. And the answer is yes, you may use Growback on your eyebrows. not on your eyelashes. We have not tested this against the eyeball. So this is Growback Brow, which is our winning formula in this amazing wand here. And it makes it so easy to put this on. Now, I will tell you, if you were like me and you overplucked in the 90s, we all did. We wanted to be Kate Moss. It didn't happen. We didn't become Kate Moss, but now we ended up with eyebrows. I had rainbow pencil thin eyebrows. And Josie, do not use it on your eyelashes, just your eyebrows. And so many of you have been using this. Now, I just started using this, so I don't know if it's going to grow back my eyebrow hair. I have very little eyebrow hair here. I fill that in with a pencil. I fill in a little bit here with a pencil. You know who I'm going to have to use this? Daisy.
Oh.
Daisy, she actually, I think she lasered between her eyebrows, but it went a little farther than she wanted. So we're gonna see if we can help Daisy grow in her eyebrows. So
you know who would have loved it too?
Who?
Zanny.
Oh, Zanny, yes.
She plucked off all her eyebrows. She used to always tell me, never pluck your own eyebrows.
Yeah. Growback Brow. Okay, now Violet, why don't you come over here, because if there's anyone who should talk about a brow formula, it is Violet. I mean hair and brow. Come over here, let me.
I have a lot of hair and brows.
She does. Look at
thick
these brows.
eyebrows.
Well, you know what? It's youthful.
Yeah.
Like thick, full eyebrows are very youthful. And they also match your face. You've got beautiful full lips and beautiful full brows. And they are a little bit tamed, but do you want to put this on?
They're not really tamed. I went through a phase of plucking them last year, and plucking can be nice if you really want that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get
Here, can you get in there?
Yeah. Plucking is nice if you really want that like snatched look, but I felt like it was actually aging me a little bit to have such thin, like unnaturally thin looking brows, and I kind of was missing some of the fullness.
So don't forget, you want to put this, extend out a little bit from where your brows grow, because that's the point, is to give you a little bit of a fuller brow.
I want
that you
more
can then,
here.
You can
More
create the
here.
shape you want.
Like I'd love if more grew above right here.
That's where I have none.
Yeah.
It's minus literally.
I have that same thing that you have, where there's a dent in the side of it.
Zanny always used to say you could tell if people were low in thyroid.
Yeah, by that I remember her saying that. And then it's nice to have it growing here, because people used to say like, oh, it's a unibrow or something, but actually it makes it so that then when you do want to shape them, you can get such a nice arch if you have more growing on the inside. Anyway, I think the great thing about brows is that however yours come in naturally is probably the best shape for your face. But when you get a little more hair there, there's more you can do with shaping.
An eyebrow shape comes in and out of style.
It really does.
I mean, think about all those glam Hurrell photos from the 1940s with those beautiful, and all those amazing actresses had those thin, pencil-thin eyebrows. So, you know, then you had Brooke Shields was a huge influence in bushy eyebrows in, I guess that was the 80s.
The 80s.
The late 70s and 80s. And she had those thick, full, beautiful eyebrows. So then that became a style. And then we went to the 90s. We went back to that thin, that pencil thin brow look. So it's nice to be able to kind of go with the trends. If you overpluck too much, it sometimes is hard to get those brows back.
And in
Hopefully, until now we have Growback Brow. It's very exciting. So what we did, we put together a Try Me deal for our 3 Growback products. So you get the hair and scalp formula that we talked about. You get Shield and Shine, which is our amazing styling product. Shield and Shine is what we use to coat the hair after you take a bath or a shower and you wash your hair. You put this on wet towel, just towel dry your hair, and you put this on I use 10 to 15 pumps because I am trying to get all that curl out of my hair and get it soft and smooth and silky. I did my hair myself this morning with Growback Shield and Shine. This protects the hair all the way from the root to the ends. It helps to repair split ends. It provides thermal protection against heat damage. And this is, thank you, honey.
You have like some hair hiding back here.
Oh,
I'm like,
please.
This is a hair show.
Yeah,
Let's
get
show
it,
all of it.
get it in here.
Yeah.
With the product you have to help and the ingredients in it, if you stop it, will you lose the hair you grew like Rogaine? Here's what I'll tell you about, she's talking about the hair growth serum here. If the reason you're losing your hair has not changed, you will lose the new hair after it comes in if you stop using the product. Why? Because I don't know why you're losing your hair. I know for me, it was stress. So if I take my ashwagandha and I do all of those things that help reduce my stress, like exercise and, you know, lower my screen time and spend more time with family, etc., and take my ashwagandha because it helps bring down that cortisol, that helps keep my hair shedding intact. But if you have a medical issue or if you have a thyroid issue or a hormone issue, and you stop using Growback, you might end up exactly where you started. So when you get Growback, this 3-month supply, you're paying less than $33. You're paying about $33 a month for the product, and we're giving you the first month for free. So I use this all the time. I continue using Growback daily. I put it next to my toothbrush. I use 2 droppers full every day, and it is, for me, a worth it price to pay in order to keep my hair looking its best. I then protect it with Shield and Shine because once you get that hair growth, we have to protect it all the way down to the ends. Otherwise, if you're getting breakage from the bottom, you can't feel the hair growth. So getting rid of your chemical shampoos and conditioners using a heat protectant formula like Growback Shield and Shine is going to help keep that healthy hair growth all the way to the ends. And now, of course, we have Growback Brow that you can use to hopefully bring back full in, get a thicker, fuller brow so that you can shape it exactly as you want. We also have our hair dryer brush. This is what I used this morning. I really wish I had an appointment at a salon to have my hair professionally done, but I washed my hair. I used my Rescue Hair Mask. Those are both in the Suzanne Organics line. I coated my hair from roots to ends with Growback Shield and Shine. And then I sectioned my hair off and I used my hair dryer brush like this. And you see how this is pulling and drying at the same time. And then it gives me that nice little flip at the ends. So it makes my hair smooth and shiny.
Wow, look at that.
This is an incredible tool.
Wow.
And you can see, I don't have any hair. A lot of you think I got hair extensions. I did not get hair extensions.
Yeah.
This is my hair. Look at the shine.
Wow.
This was me doing my own hair this morning. My hair is frizzy and curly, and it is really like taming the beast to get it done. But this product has been a game changer for me in terms of getting my hair to look how my hair looks best. I don't have the best hair in the world. I don't have the worst hair in the world, but I know for me what helps my hair to look its best. And that's making sure that I have full, thick, healthy hair for me. Growback Hair and Scalp Formula does that for me. Ashwagandha to help manage my stress levels so that I don't get hair shedding from high cortisol levels. Nutrition for your hair. This is our hair, skin, and nail formula. Incredible hair, skin, and nail supplement. A lot of you have heard about biotin and how helpful that is for healthy hair growth and nail growth. It also happens to be great for your skin. So hair, skin, nails, it's the same nutrients that your body needs to constantly be regenerating hair, skin, and nails. Think about this. You're always making new skin cells. You are always producing new hair, and you are always growing your nails. My nails were never long enough or strong enough to be able to have any kind of gel coating on them. These are now my nails with gel coating on top. My nails were so weak that if I would put the gel on, when they would take it off, it would be like down to the nail bed and just, I mean, it was an awful feeling. I felt like it was like right through to the ends. So these are now, you know, these are all my nails. You can see there's no extra tip on there. And I can now put a coat of hard gel on top, which, you know, listen, that is a toxic thing. I wear my full face mask when I go in there, but it's fun for me to have long nails like this, so I can go like this with my Growback bottle. I can be like those people who go, Growback.
I was just thinking how good your nails look today, actually.
Thank you. I always have them match the colors that we have. Like this is our Get Naked look. It's kind of sheer, it's kind of natural.
Yeah, it's great.
Franca says, I love the hair, skin, and nails. It's the best. So anyway, we have 2 incredibly good deals for you today. The 3 bottles of Growback, you get the first month for free, and then we send you all 3, so you have enough for 3 months. Each bottle is good for a month. Use 2 droppers full every month. I want to show you. You squeeze it like this. That's a dropper full. And then all you do is, I already put mine on this one. You drag it. Do your hair?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
I'm about to get my Growback done.
Okay, so here we go with Growback. We put a dropper full like this, and then all you're going to do is drag this along the hair, and I'm depressing as we go. And then any of your patchy areas, you're going to add that here. Okay, and it just goes on the scalp. Okay, so now I'm going to do one more. Do the other side. So does this make your hair greasy? No. Does it make your hair a little bit wet? Yes. So what I do is I put it on. I usually do it before bed, so I don't care if it's a little bit wet, and then I just touch up my hair in the morning. And then you're going to take your scalp massager. You want to do the scalp massager? You're going to massage this into the scalp because that blood flow into the scalp also helps promote healthy hair growth. Let me tell you about the active ingredient in Growback. It is called dihydroquercetin glucoside, and it is a plant extract that targets the stem cells in the hair follicle. So we have stem cells in our hair follicles, and if they go dormant, this plant-based stem cell helps to bring it back to life. Again, that's called dihydroquercetin glucoside. It also has glycine in it. Glycine is an amino acid that is found in hair cells. It is a key component of keratin-associated proteins, which are the particular hair proteins. It also has EGCG2, which is an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory compound that protects your scalp from free radicals. A healthy scalp is healthy hair growth. So this is where all the toxins that we are bombarded with every day, this is, oh, look at this.
Look at all that hair.
Why am I sitting in this chair when I have you? Look at this
My hair has not always looked like this, too.
Your hair is
It's
so
grown a
thick
lot.
and full.
I've been using Growback.
Wow. I mean, she started with good hair, but I'm telling you, this
No,
hair,
there's something.
this is
more
crazy
happening.
what is happening here. This product also has zinc in it, which helps to strengthen the hair shaft. So again, it's a plant-based biotechnology. We have organic plant actives. It revitalizes the hair stem cells. There are no side effects. except your hair might just look longer, thicker, and healthier. Non-drug, non-hormonal, cruelty-free, vegan. Do you want to turn around, Violet?
Sure.
And just... I cannot promise you this gorgeous mermaid hair. I can't, but look at this thick, healthy hair.
I do think it's thicker than it's thin.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my hair, and I'm thrilled about this, is about this thick.
No, it's not.
And I'm thrilled with that. This is like, I feel like you have 3 heads of hair. Look at this. That's 1/3 of your hair. Wow.
And then
Congratulations, Violet. That is really a
Thank
sign
you.
of health.
It is, because it wasn't always like this. I've had so many periods of hair thinning and hair shedding. And then, look, I use just a little Shield and Shine because I have naturally very moisturized hair, I feel like. But I'm showing you a little bit of...
Camellia and Violet both don't use Shield and Shine at the root.
No.
Because they have typically oily hair.
Yes.
But you know, when it gets a little wet like that, you just run your hair dryer through it, or you just do it before bed.
And then... This gives me that shiny look. I really love this because it makes it like a lot easier to do my hair, you know. It's not such an arm workout every time. And if it can make my hair, which there's a lot of it, look that much more tame in literally, this is like less than a minute. It's like, that's an easy fix. Look at how much, look at this like shininess that I just got. I did this side, I didn't do this side. But that was about 30 seconds.
Wow. It's a great way to touch up your hair.
Really good way to touch up your hair. And I've been using Growback because I started this new supplement protocol. I've noticed just a little more hair shedding than is normal for me. So I'm using Growback. And that's the great thing about, you know, you can also use it preventatively, or just, even if you don't have hair shedding, you can use Growback and just, you know, see what happens.
Maybe you just want your hair longer or stronger.
Yeah. Maybe you want it to grow faster. Test that out.
Maybe you got a bad haircut.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So again, 2 offers for you today. We have the brand new Growback Trio, which has Growback Brow, which is brand new. It has Growback Hair and Scalp Formula, which is our amazing formula to help you bring back your best hair. And also Growback Shield and Shine, which is a styling product to help protect the hair, provide thermal heat protection, and just to give you protection and beautiful shine. It's great for curls.
The difference with this Shield and Shine ends. Look at these bouncy ends. They get so bouncy and shiny.
Looks great. And then, of course, if you want to get on the Growback train, this is the Hair and Scalp Formula, our 3-month trial offer. Every time I've done a show on this, we have sold out. So we just got an enormous amount of Growback in stock, and my team was like, you can finally do a new show. So we are offering, again, this 3-month trial offer. You get your first month free, but you're going to get 3 bottles to start. You're going to use 2 droppers full every single day, and it's only going to cost you $67.48 for 3 months. That is such a good deal. It's 50% off the retail price. Try it for 3 months. You guys, we have a guarantee on our products.
Is it good for coarse hair?
Yes, it's good for coarse hair.
Especially the shield and shine.
The shield and shine is amazing for coarse hair. My hair is super frizzy and curly. So try this for 3 months. You have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work for you, we have a money back guarantee. You can try this and I will, you'll know it within 3 months if it's going to work for you. I knew within a month because, again, because of these patchy areas that I had right here, I immediately started seeing the baby hairs come in. Then what started happening is I started getting little sprouts all over my head. And, you know, my sister was here the other night for dinner, and she said, look, and she had these little sprouts growing right here. Now, my sister Anita has been through several rounds of chemo, and so her hair was completely growing back, but she's still trying to get the full thickness of her hair back. So why not, you know, use an assist like Growback? And she was seeing these little sprouts come out. And then my sister Maria said, me too. So we're all comparing all these little sprouts. And it is a wonderful, exciting to have your hair come back. I will tell you, it was very vulnerable when I started losing my hair. And Suzanne, I remember Suzanne saying to me, oh, you are losing your hair. It's thin. You know, your hair has always been your glory. And I thought, that is sad. But I'm fortunate because I have access to these incredible ingredients. I have access to the most amazing organic and certified toxic-free formulator. And we did a ton of research on the best hair growth actives that were non-drug, non-hormonal, and non-chemical. And that is how we landed on Growback. I'm so proud of this formula. It's so encouraging for me to hear all of you who have had great success with it. And Karen is asking about an eyelash growth serum. I do not have the expertise to do an eyelash serum that goes near the eye that I feel comfortable with myself. I know my limitations, and I know some of the eyelash serums, they say, can affect the color of your pupil, your iris, and I don't think I want to be involved in that. So there are eyelash serums elsewhere that you can try. I know you can get them from a doctor as well, but I don't think I'm going to go there in our line. I'm going to stick with hair and brow. So that is our rather exciting launch today, is Growback Brow, with these two incredible offers so that you can jump in. Hair and scalp formula, if you would like to bring back thicker, longer, fuller, healthier hair. You can see I don't have hair extensions. You can see all the way down to the root. What you're gonna see is my gray hair growing in. That is only 2 weeks since I had my hair colored. The only thing I will tell you, if this product works for you, is that you may have to have your hair colored more frequently. I'm actually going in Wednesday. That looks like, this looks like a month of hair growth, but it's only 2 weeks for me. It's already at 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch is normal hair growth for a month. And me personally, I can't guarantee these results for anyone, but my hair is growing quite a bit faster than that. But it's okay. I will get my roots touched up. I now have to get trims because my hair is finally growing and looking like it did when I was in high school, which is fun. So thanks for joining us today. Come say goodbye.
Thanks
Violet.
for joining us.
Yes.
I hope you get your Growback.
Yeah.
Get your Growback going.
Look at this hair.
And again, this side was done with the heat styling brush. This one was not.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Back on Wednesday for Alan's show. Don't miss it. We'll see you then. Bye.
See you then.